redneck snack where laugh is too short to be serious. All right, we are completing our Dunkin lineup review for the late winter season. These items will be out until April 26th. As far as I know, I'd have to look at everything again. But if you have any questions in regards to this, you can always ask me, and I'll do the best to answer your questions. Anyways, good stuff. The coffees, I was impressed. They usually do some good coffees. It's always been the food that just comes short. But this time, it looks delicious. Now, the chocolate croissant, a little toasted, so it may not be so good. But we're going to figure it out. We're going to finish off with that one. We're going to eat the avocado and hummus tomato toast. So they both have dried tomato slices on it. We're going to eat both of those. And then we'll eat pieces of them because I want to enjoy it after the review. And then we're going to we're going to break the chocolate croissant in half. Again, a little toasty, but all these items look good. So please go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and share. And check out my Instagram, Redneck Snack. It appears that there's some seasonings. I don't know if it's just different herbs and spices, but that really adds to the aesthetic of the hummus toast. And then you have the everything seasoning on the avocado toast. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip the avocado toast around, and oh boy, we trying our best here. And here's the chocolate croissant. So good look at the chocolate croissant real quick. Again, looks a little toasty. Hopefully it's not all the way burnt. We'll try the hummus toast first because, I don't know, this avocado paste, again, doesn't impress me. But I'm not a huge hummus fan either, but I'm hopeful. I'm optimistic, as they say. Especially with this dried tomato on top of it. So let's go ahead and get into this. We got 3 items to try. I'm going to try to do it as quick as I can. And that's really, I enjoy that. You know, I kind of blamed the avocado spread for an awkward tang for this. But now I think I'm coming to realize it's actually the sourdough bread. Now, this isn't going to be your favorite bakery or coffee shop's toast, you know. But it is a good item. The tomato is divine. It adds this really sweet, smooth flavor. That's what makes a toast. And the hummus, you know, it has this very distinct, hearty taste to it. It's a good piece of toast, for sure. Not perfect, but for me, I'd say it's an 8. Maybe, no, I'll give it an 8.5. You know, the bread is a little tough, and I don't know, I struggle with sometimes, but that seasoning on the hummus and the tomatoes is just so good. So now we're going to move on to the avocado. Let me just take a little bit of this avocado off, if I can. I don't know. We're going to try this. Okay, I'm kind of convinced that the avocado does play a role. And that bitter undertone of it. But I think it's good. Like, it's, at the very least, it's on level with the hummus. So one of my issues is I just took a bite. When you get the sun-dried tomato in your mouth, the whole piece is going to come. It's not going to be this, you break it in two when you take a bite. It all comes out. So that's one of the difficult things. So you better take big bites. And honestly, I think I like that more than the hummus. Just because it's got the more flavorful avocado spread. And then, I do like the seasoning more on the hummus for sure. But when you got that spread that's better, paired with the tomatoes, it's so good. So a 9 for that. I'm surprising myself here. I actually enjoy these two pieces of toast. And in the past, I just haven't been impressed. And maybe that's because, the avocado spread was either alone or the bacon may not have been good. I can't remember if the bacon on the toast was good or not. But all points aside, y'all need to try that out. Now we got the chocolate croissant. We make a mess just ripping it apart. And so, as you can see, it's a very flaky pastry with a chocolate filling. Not a lot of chocolate filling, but we always like to give these things a chance. So, here we go. Now, when you go in the store, these are already made. And then when you order them, they toast it a little bit. So that's kind of why it's a little crispier. I do kind of like that. And it's not over crispy. Like, it's not burnt. My one issue is you get all this croissant, not a lot of chocolate. But when you do get to the chocolate in there, it is really a divine flavor. So they definitely need to put more filling in this thing. But I gotta give them credit. I gotta give credit for what it's due. So I'll give it a 7. I don't want to per se, but the flavor of it's so enjoyable. The bread is so dynamic. The one issue is there's not enough chocolate. So anyways, I didn't mean to go about 10 minutes for this. I didn't ramble. So I apologize, but these are some good items. I would not really per se say you should get the chocolate croissant unless you're okay with it not having a lot of chocolate. So I'll just bump it down to a 6. It's good flavor. It is. But again, is it worth it? Probably not. You could just put some chocolate in a croissant at home and get better results just because you'll get more chocolate. But I like it. I like it for what it is. So if you want to go to Dunkin and try that, you probably won't exactly regret it. But yeah, that's up to you. Anyways, that's my review. I'm sticking to it. And I'll see y'all around.